everybody, this is Salvi here with the VTuber news coming right up for you. Before that, of course, smash that subscribe button, hit that bell, and the like button as well, and let's get right into it. As you all know by now, we have been talking about Marie FD, which is an independent female virtual YouTuber. She is Colombian because, you know, we know that she used to be Reimu, or at least she's alleged to be Reimu, to have been Reimu, and of Nijisanji EN. The reason why we're talking about them, and also Ike Eveland, is because Bari Loaf, who was the ex-girlfriend of Ike Eveland while they were in Nijisanji, while Ike was in Nijisanji, came out recently with the whole former corporate VTuber dox me, accusing Marie of doxing her, harassing her, etc. She put out her final response recently because, you know, Marie FD also put out her response to the whole situation, you know, calling out, you know, the insecurities and things like that. And Bari came out with their final response, and in that final response, we have this was never communicated to me, I'm sure, with past actions, your friends, or references about the 3 years of mainly due to discomfort and fear of people leaving. I want to understand fully and take responsibility where it's due. Received a cease and desist letter after noticing that her screenshots left out key context regarding her involvement. Immediately cease and desist from publishing, reposting, or otherwise communicating any further false, misleading, or defamatory statements concerning our client. This is a direct quote from the cease and desist letter they received. So Marie went and made a cease and desist letter with a lawyer, had it sent with the lawyer's letterhead, etc., which caused this to happen to the Google Doc. The Google Doc is no longer there. This is the short end of what we were going to be talking about. Now, there's a bigger issue going on here that I am going to be talking about in the next section. This is just a little bit of overview before we talk about the big issue that is happening. This is going to be the next part that we're going to talk about now. They doxed him. They bullied him. Who are we talking about? We're talking about Ike Eveland today, who used to be a part of Nijisanji EN's fourth wave Luxium with Luca, Shu, Mista, and of course Vox. And the reason why I mentioned that they doxed and bullied him is because this is what's going on here. We have some new information thanks to the Bari document. These are screenshots I was able to get before it got removed. It says we had one, but it's for blank, and blank's bestie is in it. Now, when it comes to blank and blank, I do want to let you know who they are alleged to be. Blue, the dark blue is Ike. The kind of like lighter blue, or that kind of teal-ish, I think it's supposed to be Millie. Or no, the light blue is Elira in this case, Elira. And you have, you know, different ones. So it says we had, but it's for blank. The white, don't know exactly who it is. And Elira's bestie is in it. Interesting. This is, of course, Ike talking here. The teal is supposed to be Millie. So the teal is supposed to be Millie in, of course, Nijisanji EN. And this is, of course, Ike responding. Interesting. Does bestie not like me or something? That's why a new group chat had to be made specifically for me. Also, isn't it odd that this is the second time something like this has happened where I'm strangely excluded from group chats where there's a meetup with friends in, I'm guessing, either Etheria, Luxium, etc. I'm just letting you know how it looks. I don't think I'm asking difficult questions here. Would it be alright if I asked for an answer? First of all, please let me know if I'm getting this wrong, but the way you talk right now is a bit passive-aggressive. I just made a group chat specifically for the, I'm guessing in this case, Etheria people. We didn't exactly have any plans besides the one we just talked in Hangouts. Even the blank was something that was planned beforehand. I'm guessing in this case, either it's a 3D, a specific moment, a specific time, a specific thing that's going on beforehand with IRL friends. It just happened that landed on the date during blank. And it was just, this beige is supposed to be supposedly, could be enna, could be something else. And the, of course, the yellow is apparently sunny, I believe, is what they are saying. The yellow is kind of like sunny to come hang out with VC. I also want to address something too when I asked you for blank and it was around June that I thought you were good terms. However, I've noticed that you unfollowed me on Twitter. This was Millie saying that I unfollowed them on Twitter. Then I got hesitant to reach out to you because I thought you didn't like me. So I'm feeling a little confused about our friendship, especially right now because of how you're being really passive aggressive with me. I'm going through a lot right now. I just feel super attacked for no reason. I'm not intending to come off as passive aggressive. I do think I have the right to ask for answers though. This is the second time you guys have planned things with blank in blank and excluded me from it. So this is exclusion. This is kind of a bullying in their own way. the fact that this time it was, oh, it's just for blank peeps, which then changed to, if Ike comes, he's gonna bring Vox, which is the red here. And now it's because, it's because Enna's bestie is in it, which then became, oh, it's only for blank. Why does the reasoning constantly keep changing? I had to find out from people coming here themselves that something was even happening. How do you think it looks to them when they come to me and say, Ike, you're in blank too, right? Are you coming to blank, which I guess is a 3D in this case, or a special event? And I go, what blank? Are you guys coming here? They're shocked that you didn't tell me anything, especially when they are staying in the same area that we both live and are 5 minutes away. That's really hard to not see this as repeated instances of purposeful exclusion. If I'm not wanted, I'd rather you just tell me up front so I don't waste my time. Just remember that they are my friends too. And then Millie responds, first of all, I thought whatever we talked about in blank was something that had been put behind us and started a clean slate. I just wanted you to understand that during the time that, in this case, pink is supposed to be Reimu, when Reimu and Vox were on bad terms, Ike might bring Vox if he comes, was just something that to let Reimu know mentally so she can prepare. It might happen, since at the time I didn't know that you were also not on good terms with Vox. It wasn't meant as in a way where anyone wanted to exclude you. If you keep pushing the idea onto me, in this case, Shu, I guess is the purple one, and in this case, Elira, and it's really unfair. And also, as I said, this August trip was something that was made plans and hangouts because we were tired to go to blank year, and in this case, again, yellow being either Sunny or Shu or any one of those, and the beige maybe is Enna. We're planning to go. You even to the people involved in the group chat, this August trip is something impulsive. I feel as if now you know the blank plan. Things when it comes to hangouts like this, please plan at the last minute or just do whatever they feel that day. We did not plan intentionally in mind to isolate you or exclude you. I do know for a fact that they're coming, but we had no set plans. And what's the reason? And that's the reason why I asked you if you wanted to go to blank with us. I just haven't made the group chat because I've been dealing with a death and honestly tired of being blamed for something that's supposed to be a casual hangout. I do think bringing up valid points like this is a little bit disappointing, that you're resorting to attacking me in return with terms of passive-aggressive, and bringing up in previous incident that by and large was never resolved, because I feel that I never got an answer. There's still some conflicting accounts from what everyone involved, and I wish that I knew why that was. When it brought up the whole, if Ike comes, he'll bring Vox to your face in person, you acted shocked and appalled when you said, what? Who said that? Nobody has said anything like that. But telling me that you knew all along. Now you're telling me you knew all along. I don't understand which it is. Also, Reimu is the one that claimed that you were the one that initially said it. But then when I asked you during that one dinner, you said that you didn't. Why is that also conflicting? I'm really just trying to get answers as to why no one can seem to get the story straight. Also, again, continuing with Ike, and this is just circumstantial evidence, but mind you, it wouldn't be the first time that you guys have excluded someone. I know for a fact that you did the very same thing to, in this case, would be Nina. This one is Nina, and when she asked about it, you told her to her face that it was all in her head, only to later admit to her that you did, in fact, exclude her. That does hurt your credibility somewhat. And again, that is what's going on here. Continuing on, that means that, yes, he was excluded. Yes, he was, in this case, made to feel like they didn't want him around. And, of course, here continues. Ike, again, can I talk to you? It's importance regarding the matter of blank with, in this case, I believe it's Enna, in this, the purple, in this one specifically, or, no, purple with yellow outline is Shu. Purple with yellow outline is Shu. Members of blank are paired up with guests at blank. I pair with my bullies. Can I please switch? I didn't see it on the script until now. If it's too late, I'll just try to tough it out. I'm sorry for the inconvenience. And it says, okay, I will talk to Shu and Vox in person. Thank you, I really appreciate it. I'm so sorry once again for causing trouble. No problem at all. Basically, Shu said he's okay with swapping with Sunny and you. Okay, thank you both. I'm very grateful. It says, please join the voice chat so we can do the mic check. Is it required? I'd rather not speak to them. And it's like, yes, it is required. Okay. In the future, I never wish to be associated with them. They doxed me. So there are people that doxed him in this whole thing. So unfortunately, Ike has gone through some crazy, crazy stuff. Some really, really messed up stuff. And again, these people are, Enna, Sunny, and of course, Millie being involved in all of this. I mean, not Millie, in this case, Reimu being involved in all of this. And we continue on with the next bit of information. Again, this is going to be Ike in the blue and Millie in the kind of teal. So it says, I'm getting added to the group or chat. Are we doing this over DM? Did something come up? Let me know. Hey, so what's going on? I haven't heard from you. And that was 11 days after. Heard anything from you, but I keep hearing about all these plans from some other people that are coming here. Gonna make one now. Sorry, we don't have a group chat, but everything is just being planned and hangouts or whatever we can. Really, others have told me there's one. Did they lie? We had one, but it's for blank and Elira's bestie is in it. Interesting. Does that bestie not like me or something? Is that why a new group chat had to be made specifically for me? Also, isn't it odd that this is the second time that something happens where I am strangely excluded from group chats that when there's a meetup with friends in blank? I'm just letting you know how it looks. I don't think I'm asking a difficult question here. Would it be all right if I got an answer? Continuing on. First of all, please let me know if I'm getting this wrong, but the way you talk right now is a bit passive aggressive. Again, made a group chat specifically for blank people. We didn't have exactly any plans. We just talked it out. And then we continue on with the same thing that we did before. This is a continuation of the same issue, just that before we didn't have this information up here with the bestie thing. It was cut off from the last one. This is just a continuation of the first bit of information that we had. So again, continuing on here, and then this is Reimu and Ike talking in a different situation. Again, showing a little bit of the situation behind the scenes with Reimu. Like having a female friend is fine. Hell, even talking to them a lot is fine. Even if I think it's a bit strange to be calling that for that long with someone that you're not romantically interested in. Because that girl is an effing fan and she's in love with him. And he kept saying, oh, I swear I never knew she liked me. And then another part of the conversation, he said, oh, I've actually turned her down twice in Hales. So basically, he's talking about Vox in this situation. And we're continuing here with some more information here, of this is Bari saying that around April 19th, 2024, you can look at the specific thing that was happening on that day. Former partner was excluded from blank event. In this case, I'm guessing it's also Millie's event or some kind of 3D event. He was live tweeting throughout the event and discovered that he wasn't included in the first 4 wave participants featured during the live watch. This coincides with his live tweets. He found out by watching the live recording alongside the TL. Now, the main thing I want to put out here, and the reason why I'm doing this, is because it is wrong to see that Ike, who seems to be a person who is very nice and kind of a people pleaser, from what I can tell from what has happened in the past, he was being excluded. He was being doxed, according to him. And this kind of continues the whole thought that a lot of people have had, that inside Nijisanji, management really doesn't do much of anything. Management doesn't really care as long as they keep making money, and they aren't really proactive with these things. There is a mean clique inside of Nijisanji, at least according to what this is showing. There are people that are backstabby with each other, and this continues that trend, which is unfortunate because it should never be that type of trend ever. But here we are, and we're seeing that someone like Ike was affected by it. Right now, we're not going to hear any responses from him, because he has scrubbed everything. As far as I know, he doesn't even have a PL. From what I know, he scrubbed everything. So it is very unfortunate that this happened at all. We have Alicja Da Lontano from Globy. She is an amazing English-speaking VTuber from of course, the Globy second generation with Kitty Kilovolt, Rhubarb Custard, Bonnie Barkswell, and others. She has been doing a lot to try to get her stuff back to where it was before. I think temporarily things were removed from, all of her ads were removed because of her ASMR content. Now ads are going to stay on all of her content other than ASMR. And of course, this is Alicja Da Lontano. She has a good amount of viewers, a good amount of growth inside of Globy. She has here, ads will return to all future live streams. Please understand that the decision wasn't mine. Management has instructed me to enable them. Thank you for your understanding and continued support. ASMR streams and karaoke sessions will remain ad-free. To be fair, actually surprised they let you go running free for so long. She herself had it removed for a bit. There are a lot of creators, and I think this was one of them, of course, correct me if I'm wrong, that don't like putting ads in there because of the fact that it can interfere with, the flow of things, because sometimes people will get an ad, sometimes two-minute whatever ads, unskippable in some cases, and you will kind of interrupt the flow of everything, because with YouTube, it doesn't warn you when the ads are going to be coming in your live stream. They just pop in whenever they do. So that becomes an issue for some people. I think that's what it was for her. But of course, Globy being an agency that is like any company wanting income and wanting it to be monetized as much as possible so that, you know, they can have different forms of income, different sources of income, of course, will want it back. I'm not saying anything negative about Globy on that one. It's just what every company would do. Hololive would want to do that, just like Nijisanji, just like Phase Connect, just like any other company out there. But I am glad that she is able to communicate this with her community, and her community seems to be pretty respectful and pretty much okay with it because they understand it is what it is in this world. Ads are necessary. Fuwamoco Bao Bao are the twin VTubers of Hololive EN Advent and the very, very dangerous ambulance drivers of GTA that Hololive has done. You can see all of their escapades on that. If you look them up, you can absolutely find that. But today we're talking about them for something a little bit different. This was by the way of their Twitch, where they have a Chiki Chiki Sounds Great cover from Fuwamoco. Let's take a little bit of a listen to it because I have a feeling that this is copywritten. So if it starts sounding very scuffed, then you know why I had to edit it out after the fact because of copyright. I do apologize for that if that happens. Chicken tendies! And that is their collab. It is a collab that I had mentioned before a couple days ago when we first heard about it. It's going to start on 10/29, and it is their new chicken tender, their new chicken meal that they're having out there in McDonald's Japan. Remember, it's just McDonald's Japan. This harkens back to like 80s, 90s, when a lot of companies ended up having jingles, ended up having these type of things going on in their products, whether it is a restaurant or like a drink, a soda, etc. In Japan and other places. I think also like in Latin America and other places, they had jingles. Even in the US early days, like 60s and 70s, they had jingles like this for a lot of the stuff that they were doing. It is cute to see the Fuwamoco twins, both Fuwawa and Mokoko Abisgard, doing this, and I just wanted to show it to you guys because it was very, very cute. Welcome back, everybody, to the VTuber Showcase, the place where I like to showcase up-and-coming VTubers of various sizes, shapes, forms, types, everything in between. The reason why I do this is to promote other VTubers because, you know, self-promotion is one thing, but I want to promote others in order to bring this community up instead of tearing anybody down. Today, we're talking about Rai, the doggy VTuber, Twitch partner, virtual doggy girl failure. And let's take a look at their Twitch side, actually, as we're speaking now. Rai, I'm silly blue doggy VTuber, love drawing, yapping, and hanging out with you. I promise I don't bite. And here we go with Rai, who recently did this.
Baby coming. I have to push. I have to push
now.
Oh,
dear.
I have to push now. 1.
The heck?
Oh!
Made a game or something. That's hilarious.
Holy shit, it's 10% off! Holy fuck! It's 10% off at Gamersubs checkout.
Dear Lord, she committed to the bit. She definitely committed to the bit. Holy moly. So here is also their YouTube side, as I always do. It is kind of a placeholder at this point. They haven't really done anything in there, but here's the YouTube side just in case you wanted to see it. Thank you so much, Rai, for allowing me to showcase you on my channel. I do hope this helps you in some way. Thank you guys for watching as always, and of course take a look, and if you enjoy everything, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification icon, all those things that YouTube asks of you. Really do appreciate you. Have a wonderful day.